Hello my friends, with me sinking into deep depression because I couldn't get my sweet little hands on that juicy fat Wi-Fi router named PS5, I finally decided to buy Spider-Man Miles Morales on my private jet. With high expectations, I jumped right into another challenge that is gonna probably make me regret my life. But the real question here is, can you beat Spider-Man Miles Morales without taking damage? I wanna give credit to Senza and Big Boy Watt, because they are the legends that did this challenge first, and I'm not taking any credit for this. With my dick already getting smaller every second of only thinking about this challenge, let's get over the rules. First rule is the most important. If you take any sort of damage, even your dick's amount, I need to restart to the last checkpoint. The second rule is I cannot do a mission in stealth. That means I have to go all out Rambo and start spanking everyone that comes in my way, even if it is the thickest stepsister-ish figure. And the last rule is I can't use my cloaking cape because it's the most overpowered thing in this game. And why would I make my life easier if I can get more than needed daily amount of ass cheese clap? I will be beating this challenge on the hardest difficulty because I'm the biggest and baddest gamer on my block. Is it possible to beat the game without taking damage and at the same time not leaving only one thing on this world behind, and that is the suicide note to your beloved uncle? Will I be able to take that much of non-Christian fisting? Well, boys, girls and 62 other genders, do not be transphobic. Let's find out together. Take your popcorn and jump into my getting fucked train. So I got a text from Ma that told me I need to buy some milk. On my way to the store, the good lad I am, I helped some helpless souls. I got a text from the real Spider-Man that the party is going down much sooner. So there I was, helping Spider-Man escort a very dangerous product. But of course, I had to fuck it up and get some white sticky stuff on the heli and it came crashing down. No, I think I just killed somebody.
Helix 2 is down. No casualties.
Oh, never mind. But wait, how? Okay, never mind. Let's just protect the container so the thing that's in there won't be getting out. So, Rhino decided that he wanted us to taste his balls. Wait. That wasn't supposed to sound like that. I mean his handcuffs. So Peter took the beast and I had to get rid of the prisoners. That's gonna be easy, right? It has to be. It's a tutorial. There's no way I'm gonna get hit. Okay, never mind, let's restart. And here comes the first problem. After every restart, I have to wait until the loading screen for like 5 seconds. That's not a problem, but when you restart like 260 times in a playthrough, it adds up. And here's the second problem. In the first 5 minutes of the gameplay, you take necessary damage, so the game can teach you how to recover from your mental and physical health issues. I will be counting that as a story damage. After 4 resets, I clapped their cheeks, and Peter needed my help to ride Rhino. Oh no, that sounded bad again. So surprisingly, I did it on my first attempt. Then Rhino's controller just disconnected and we went into a gas tank. But he had to be stopped. The pain, the suffering he did to Peter was not acceptable in my book. So I took down his minions with only 1 reset. And I found out that Miles has learned an Asian fisting technique that no big girl can tolerate. In this fight against a Russian comrade, I had to restart 5 times because of my non-working brain. After absolutely fisting the shit out of Rhino's private area, he finally took the L for the gang. With the special soldiers securing him, me and my boy Peter got out of there. We were hanging out on a rooftop with a nice pizza. Wait, hold the fuck up. Peter, what have they done to you? Rest in peace for Peter, the XX Turbo Virgin 426-9. I got a new tight suit and went on a training. Genki told me there was something going on Roxanne Plaza. After watching an unskippable advertisement like a dumb fuck, I started using my one and only brain cell to consume that sweet knowledge. Then I realized that I wasn't the only one with the pair of powerful fists. Someone read the Bible like me and learned an Asian fisting technique. Little did I know, the run would only get harder and harder from this point onwards. Like my dick when I see this game's combat. This game can make you hard and lose your virginity in 1 second. Normal fighting wasn't that hard, but when these shooting ass motherfuckers with rifles appeared, every man's dick would get soft. Cause damn, they are so hard to dodge. After 3 resets, I defeated the underground. I got home and found them, my stepsister. I want to point out how blind they are. I could show off them my holy ass and they still wouldn't see it. Then we got introduced to a new mechanic in the game. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man app, where you can find side missions and little tasks. Completely on accident, the first mission was for my uncle. I went there while cosplaying as Spider-Man. There was something suppressing communication. When I got there, I destroyed the jammer and made some hologram dummies that would help me out in the journey. I did a small puzzle and my uncle told me that there are some mentally unhealthy people that planted some bombs. I defused them, and then my uncle told me, cold-blooded and not caring at all, that I was exceptionally bad at lying. I met up with Finn and experienced something named nostalgia. Later that day, I went to see my mom, speaking for the virgins of this country, but she got pranked. And because of that, fight broke out. You could say it was the gone wrong type prank. I suited up as Spider-Man. Surprisingly enough, I did this only with one restart. But then the realization struck. The Thinkerer, main antagonist, was my stepsis. What a turn of events. The fight on the bridge was the hardest one yet. After getting my ass whooped for over 16 times, I did it. I played a hero and discovered that I can disappear like your dad. I went to a place that I shouldn't have snuck through and discovered that Finn had a secret OnlyFans account where she posted some spicy pictures. After my hackerman skills, I also found out that she stored the pictures on her phone, that is in a secret Roxanne lab. The little pervert that I am, I decided that I should be a good lad and recover her phone. This lab wasn't that hard, but I'm missing one chromosome, so my autistic brain didn't let me process the actions and I struggled a bit till I finally overpowered my brain. I beat it with only 14 resets. I found the phone and sucked up the sweet juice from the reactor. And here comes the second story damage I could not avoid. I found out that Uncle Aaron was Prowler and we found ourselves between some naughty kinky soldiers that we unfortunately had to put down for their behavior. I wanted to get some more information about that underground group, so I decided to join them. This should be really hard. Oh, never mind. Well, with me being in their HQ, I put on my suit and fought a lot of guys in this area. This was a nightmare. With over 20 resets and playing like a weeb, I finally clapped them. The new form that Finn was on about was in the theater. You could say that was a little dramatic. Okay, I'll stop. And here is another area that my cheeks got more spread than Lana Rhodes. With 21 resets in this area only, I depowered the generators and got inside. I got to the new form reactor and I got surprised with some sweet ass battle. No, I'm joking, this area sucked ass. This was like a normal fight, but the sword guys being able to just yeet that thing and grab me from the other side of the map. And there being a new enemy just copy pasted from World of Warcraft, this really was hard, but I got it on my 20th reset. I got my hands on the new form, at least I thought so, until this bitch snatched it again in front of my PP. This ended with a very cool chase and I got sent to another dimension. With my ass not thinking right, I took off my mask.
Why you bully me?
Then I asked Uncle Aaron for advice. I did what he said and I met up with Finn again. The Russian steroid-packed guy invited himself to the party, and later we found out that Uncle Aaron was the guy that told him we were having a family reunion. He really took the word family to him. With my respect for the guy getting smaller and smaller, I got manhandled yet to another dimension. I found myself in a gangbang, but little did these guys know that I was about to burst like an autistic guy with his tongue cut out. With a little 3-piece combo, I released all of my juice. Not the last time, as you will see later on, and I got the fuck out of there. This wasn't that hard. Only 9 resets later, I got to yet another getting your ass cheeks spread by a Russian testosterone fueled freak section. This wasn't about to be an easy fight, because I couldn't talk to him out of his obsession with tiny spiders. I had to forcefully punch it via his anal hole. This wasn't easy, especially when every time you reset your sweet juicy venom gets reset. After 51 resets, I finally got information far enough his ass and he stopped harassing us. Then Finn tried to selling me a chicken bucket, but I refused it. With 3 broken ribs, my mommy gave me a pep talk, and my best friend told me I was a stinky little shit. I was on my way to the museum and got kidnapped again. One thing is for sure, everyone wanted to get my small petite little body. In theory, this plan would work. If Uncle Aaron didn't forget, I still had a little bit of autism bottled up. He stood no chance against this much masculinity. It took me only 9 resets to tell this kinky ass motherfucker to put on his helmet and watch how good I really am. I cleared out the outside of the museum within 5 tries. But the method I used wasn't something I'm supposed to be proud of. With my dick already shrinking to almost 0, I got inside myself between some horny simps. I told them to not get in my way. And now comes the sad part. After getting smashed so many times and over 10 hours of gameplay to the last boss fight, a full 1 hour of recording before the boss fight got corrupted. Rest in peace 1 hour of getting my ass beaten. I can tell you I got to the boss fight with 27 resets and this was about to get down. The final fight. All the years I spent gaming for this moment. I got hit so many times I don't even remember why I'm doing this. But finally, after 45 resets, only in this first area of the boss fight, I got to the second stage and the last stage. In total, I had over 100 resets in only this boss fight. This little bitch got beaten and she realized that she fucked up big time. I sucked up the juice last time and she brought me to the outer space to let my charge loose. In a beautiful supernova from anime. And I have finally beaten the game with over 300 resets and my brain permanently damaged. If you made it to this point, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe for more of these types of videos. And thank you. I see you guys later.